We are taking a closer look at the climate crisis and the dangerous drought at Lake Mead in Nevada. It provides 40 million Americans with water, and now it's at its lowest level since it was created in the 1930s. ABC News chief meteorologist and managing editor of our climate unit, Ginger Zee, has more.
Check that out.
As Lake Mead dramatically dwindles, a time capsule of the last 80-plus years is emerging.
Old reading glasses, both lenses are still there.
The latest exposed artifact, a World War II Higgins boat, designed to ferry heroes to storm the beaches. This one was a surplus and brought to Lake Mead to survey the Colorado River.
It was sunk purposefully.
It has been used as a place for people that want to scuba dive.
Now we are on the hike over to the Higgins craft. It's about an 8-minute, not so precarious hike.
And it certainly wasn't all dry.
Oh my God, I might need help, Dan. I got the GoPro stick.
Watch as this brand new satellite imagery from NASA shows the stunning shrinking of Lake Mead over the last 22 years.
How much of it is climate change?
And the most recent estimate I've seen is that our current 22-year-long drought would have only been a 7-year-long drought in the absence of human-caused climate change. So the scientists have been warning about this for a very long time, and we feel it's time for the policy to catch up.
It's the Bureau of Reclamation that controls how much water goes out to each state. They've given the states that use the water 60 days to come up with an emergency plan, or they'll have to make the cuts. Cuts that could change farms in the desert, where at least 2/3 of our fruits and nuts and 1/3 of our veggies all need water from Lake Mead.
How much trouble are we in?
How much trouble we are in depends on how we respond to this as a society. We can manage this, in my opinion, by being smarter about how we're using that water. Simply put, we can't really evacuate all of our cities, and we have to find a way to do more with less.
The Bureau of Reclamation expects the lake to go down at least another 20 to 25 feet. And this 20 to 25 feet in the next year is going to make it even harder. And that's why those cuts expected in mid-August will likely impact agriculture. That means it could impact food prices. A lot of the experts I spoke to, from UCLA to George Washington University, are saying, sure, everyone's worried about gas prices, but Kira, we should be concerned about even more rise in food prices because of drought really around the world.
Wow. I mean, this is such a bummer for me and our family. We used to go to Lake Mead every summer. This was a special place for us. So tell me more about, you were in the desert in the middle of the night. You even saw a glimpse of what happened there when you got stuck in the mud. How was it being in the desert overnight while dealing with these drought conditions?
Well, that's the thing, and I think we have an image for you, too, of Hoover Dam, which is Lake Mead's level. In 1983, it was at its highest level, and that's a stark difference from what the picture that my producer Dan took just yesterday in 2022. This thing is at only 27% capacity, and it is really stunning. The marina that we are closest to here has had to move every week. They just keep pulling it out, because as feet drop, the shoreline exposes by sometimes 50 or 100 feet in a month, and so it has been a really extensive drought. But being here in the middle of the night, I have to tell you, we have seen coyote, we have seen a lot of bugs and birds, but also it's just such a reminder, because every step you take, I even found a grill on our way over the other day, and you're seeing just things that have been underwater for 40 to 80 years sometimes showing up right here. So I just want to mention, too, because so many people are saying, well, make sure people realize it's about water use. The most important thing you remember from this story is that Lake Mead is like a bank account, and we have way overdrawn. We have made cities, we have made farms in places that they aren't naturally, and we've had snowpack and water that made that okay, but now we don't, and we might not for the foreseeable future. We're in a La Nina year still right now. It would take years and years for this to recover, and it's going to take a huge amount of snow in Colorado. Kira. So what do you think is going to happen within the next year, Ginger? I think it will keep dropping. I mean, we're watching this marina now, and I can't show you because of the way that the sun is, but this won't be here likely next year. If you drop another 20 to 25 feet, there's no more water. You get to another boulder. They were showing us yesterday these mountains where just 2 years ago people could boat through. So I think that parts of it will keep drying this way. What we need is a real consistent break in this pattern, but a mega drought doesn't work like that.
As usual, remarkable reporting, Ginger Zee. Thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.